What's going on, everybody? Oh. It's been another one of those nights for me where I think you just kind of drift on about everything that you said in the past, and you just think about whether it's good or do you regret anything or anything like that. That's usually when I go into deep prayer, but that's whatever. How's everybody doing? Just this is my morning routine today. I noticed this. Do you guys have these COs vitamin supplements in a bag? Look at this. It's got all kinds of little pills in them. Oh, one's a black pill. What? It's weird. Got all kinds of weird things that may contain soy. What? I'm glad I'm not taking that. What the hell? But y'all ever see I think it's funny when a person who's just you see somebody who's really fat, huge, taking vitamins. Because haven't things already gone far enough to where you shouldn't really be thinking about taking vitamins? I'm not saying it's bad to be health conscious. I'm just saying nowadays this health conscious thing, it's got people doing really weird stuff. Quite frankly, I'm not the healthiest person myself, Drink coffee, non-GMO, whatever, I don't care. But what's your thoughts on vitamins? So there's a couple channels in the past who actually did a really thorough look at different supplements. They said take guanine or eat strawberries or something like that. What do you guys think about that? It's really nice packaging though on these pills. Look, I wish you guys could see it. It's it says take it personally. Daily with water. It's just perfectly marketed to that working women. But that brings me to my reason for making the video. So in order to do that, I need to do this. So, oh yeah, shout out to all my Chinese speaking audience. You guys are my friends. China is my friend. No, I'm just kidding. I love China. But basically the topic of the video is going to be about education, no. Working, yes. And it's going to be related to it's going to be a response to Ken Han Solo's video about red pill in the workplace, or something like that. Oh, feminism in the workplace. So get ready. Get ready. I'm gonna make breakfast after this. And then get ready for work. So let's do it. Education? No. Working? Yes. If you're a guy, I suggest you go to school. I suggest you go to school first. Because that's going to be it's going to be an interesting experience, right? And you're not going to be 100% present for it, which is okay. But when you get out of school, damn, are you going to really enjoy your time? Because you'll be living after doing all of the, it's kind of like, just taking on some more responsibility early on to get you acculturated to what's going to happen in the future. Because in the future for guys, it's just so much good shit. Unbelievably unprecedented shit. Just the most amazing. But the thing about the future is it's not set in stone, so the future is just like this fluid thing. It changes based on our actions, And so it's like something that we control, But how do we lose control? That's getting off topic. Working for guys. You don't want to become accustomed to it, because it's not all there is to do in life. Boom, we're making progress here. It's going to be a short video, okay? And just for all you who know, this is a female dating coach channel. I'm a female dating coach. Okay. Education for women. No. Unless you know what you want to do with your life. Shout out to Mary Curie or whatever. Education for women, no. You know why? Because the future for women looks really, really, really sad. Really sad. And hear me out, guys. It's okay, because there's something we can do now to make the future better. There's always something we can do now to make the future better. But you're not doing that thing right now, because this video is look at the time, guys. Okay. So put a bookmark in that. We'll get to that later. Working for women in 2020. No matter how, and we're talking the grand scheme of things, right? Yes. Can you imagine, and we're gonna tie this up. We're gonna end this right here, but I just wanna go back. Can you imagine that your woman comes back home from a hard day of work, and she takes her big, strong hands and she just wraps you up with her big, strong hands and just grabs onto you. Okay, I need to do this pre-planning before the video too, because I'm just right now sitting thinking it if I forgot anything else. Yeah, no, that's basically it. I'll keep going until I finish my coffee. Well, then if I finish my coffee, I need to add some music then. Dun, dun, dun. Hopefully this isn't too assaulting on your ears. Oh. Give that like button some love. If you feel like you know what can go in to one of these little cracks here, let me know, because I've tried coins and stuff and it doesn't fit. So. No, this is gonna be this. This is not a. The location of this show is indeterminate, but welcome to the show. If you're watching this now, yeah, we can have a constant thing going on here for at least a little while. So we'll rock out. We'll see where this takes us. I think I said that in the last video too. And I'm actually equipped to call you guys here, to respond to what you said. I can also list things out to make it quicker, more efficient. But I'm sure I've lost most of the people now, which means it's just you and me. Do you feel it yet? It probably doesn't feel as good because because I'm not as built as some of these working women out here, you know. Do I gotta break that down more for you guys? I think I do, because it's kind of like it's kind of like being a hybrid, you know. That's what men kind of latch onto when they see something that, you know, does so much for them, is so efficient from a fuel perspective, that, you know, a man need only give of himself and he shall receive it tenfold, you know. And we notice that stuff more clearly and more notably over time, which is why it pays a man to refrain from regarding himself as much in the early game, in the early levels. Which is why I say school's a good idea for you. But for her, you have to understand the position that this puts her in. In your mind, you can't understand it yet because you are an idiot. No, I'm not about. Wow, that's really savage. No, I'm trying to be 100% transparent with you, at least 80% transparent. But you have to understand where it puts them. What's the amp got under the desk? What's the amp got under the desk? You'll never know. Yeah, but like you need to understand the position that it puts a woman into becoming educated. Oh yeah, I forgot. Please understand that this isn't a game. Not joking. God damn it, time check. Fuck. I don't understand. Like I'm saying, the kind of ideology that would convince somebody that it's a good idea to do that to yourself. Like, what the heck? Guys, I understand. You don't want to pay attention to yourself. You don't want to have to look at yourself in the mirror most days when you're a young guy. You just want to be doing your own thing, kind of like, I don't care how I look, but just hear me out. Just hear me out. Being educated changes your perception of yourself. Okay? It should. It shouldn't really change your perception of things out in the real world. Nobody goes to college because they need it. Like, people go to college because they want it. And what's happened is now people think that they need to go to college. And so it's created an entire dramatization of the whole thing in general. I remember sitting in one of the lecture halls at the beginning of the school year, my first year. And this wasn't a class, it was an orientation process. And what happened was they had like people acting on the stage, and then there would be people in the audience who get to participate. Give me a like in the chat. Give me a like down below if you like this story. And what happened was, drink, take, time check. They had a rape scene that they were structuring on stage. The guy brought the girl into the room, both drunk. She's like, I want to go to my dorm. He's like, nah, stay. You're too drunk. You might get hurt. It's a Friday night. Niggas is out here. She said, I'm gonna stay. They stayed. Fast forward. The scene doesn't even progress because the girls in the audience start standing up and start yelling shit like, Daddy, you gonna rape her? Y'all don't understand my experience. It's my body, my choice. And they were this girl got up with like a fresh ass cut. Her hair looked better than mine. I was young then still. I didn't have any of this. My shit was like whip my hair back and forth like fucking Willow Smith. And I was even intimidated by her. But see, the overarching principle of this is just, if that's what life's really all about, and that's what they're trying to orient you with, in college, in the very first week of your journey into, shedding your ego and just really getting down nitty and gritty with some facts, why would anyone even bring up that as a topic in the institution? If that's what everyone needs and wants, if that's what everyone wants, is to have that kind of discussion. Frankly, that's why I agree with the principle, that women are more dirty-minded than men are. Like, I don't even think I can amount to that in my own. I'm not even capable of all of that. I mean, I'm capable of doing some pretty crazy, terrible things, but lying to children and all that stuff, no, that's not me. Stop lying to children. But moving on. It takes a lot out of you to be put in that situation and be really, cognizant in the way that women are of social interaction. Because no one understands it when you're a guy what it's like to go through that. But as a woman, you can understand that you can kind of retain a lot of information quickly about your environment, and then we have monkey branching, which is a real thing that it happens when women experience like fear and insecurity in their relationship. And it doesn't happen the other way around. A man could cheat and still be in a relationship. A woman cheats when she's trying to leave. Yep. And then, so, bottom line is that it's better if, you know, you meet a woman who's really crass or really like obnoxious and stuff, but she knows what the fuck she's doing. That's the whole point. Educated women really don't know what they're doing to themselves. The kind of damage that they're doing to themselves. You'll be much more likely to find a woman who's like much older, who's getting her education, who actually understands what the hell is going on. Later, much later. I'm not talking about she stayed in academia that whole time. No, if she did, she's gone, dude. Just forget about it. Oh my god, yeah. Okay, but you guys. Okay, sorry. This is 22 minutes now. I feel like I'm holding niggas hostage. Hit that like button, nigga. Get that subscribe button. Okay. Okay, this has been another Yam special. Oh no. This is still I still have one more track to get out. So I have to give some time. Let's turn this up. Let me go wash my dish. So how does this connect back to Hans's video? And shout out to Hans if you're out there. I don't know where you live, so I'm not gonna be like that, but wherever you are, I hope you're doing good. Okay, yeah, so everybody's been saying this, you know, modern problems are in need of modern solutions. So what I'm trying to do to answer Hans's question is to say that the feminism that you notice in the workplace, where it actually turns a 6 into a 10 because of the attention. I think what it is just an indecent exposure. It's not a violation of any certain any principles or anything like that, because what it does is it highlights for everyone the kind of a shite that has going on in our institutions, and that's actually informing us, helping us to combat that out of the common knowledge, the collective consciousness, right? And it may be certain that with time, there's no way to tell quite for a fact what somebody's destiny is. But the thing about destiny is that it is indeed a journey, and that it is never ended for any of us, even if it's so-called purported that our time has come. And it is now time to end the video. Be good. Do good. Be well. Bless. Have a blessed day. Now let's see how long it takes to upload this.